Hi, hello, how are you? So recently I got a job promotion and I thought, what better way to celebrate than to buy more books? Because what else would I use as an excuse to buy more books? If you don't know who I am and you've never seen my face before, hi, I'm B. I am a manager in training and stylist at Buckle, and I also read a lot, like a lot, and I love it, and it's so much fun. And I have learned that not only do I talk a lot, but I like to talk about books a lot. So here we are talking about books, because why not? I don't know how often I'm gonna do this. I'm just gonna do it as I go, and I'm just gonna have fun with it because I've always wanted to do this, but I put too much pressure on myself, and I'm seriously just gonna spin this like a podcast, like I'm just talking to my friends, and it's gonna be great. I don't know how I feel about this lighting. With the blinds up, the lighting is too harsh. I think it's too much, and I think the stripes are kind of cute, so we're leaving it. I hope you don't mind. Also, my cat might pop in and out. She is currently chilling on the windowsill. Say hello, cowboy. She didn't want to say howdy, cowboy, but that's okay. So we're gonna talk about books. It's time. I'm so excited. Okay, so the first two books that I have on my stack I got from Barnes & Noble, and I didn't get these today, but I'm including them because I'm excited about them and I want to talk about them. I love Mia Sheridan. I don't care what anyone says. She is one of my all-time favorite authors. I would read her grocery list if she gave it to me. I don't care. Well, slowly, Barnes has been getting in her read covers since she has signed with Bloom, and I'm eating it up. So I got Stinger. I honestly couldn't even tell you what this is about. I really couldn't, but it's Mia Sheridan and I simply do not care. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down here. This makes 6, and I'm really excited. I think this may be my biggest Mia Sheridan book, if not Archer's Voice. I haven't looked at the page count, so I don't know which one is longer, but I love long books. I don't care what anyone says. Give me a 600-page romance. I want it. I want it. I want it. Thank you. Anyways, so Stinger by Mia Sheridan. And then next from Barnes, I got this book. It's called Burnout, The Secret to Unlocking the Stress Cycle. It is by, yep, they sounded like smart people. And what really got me is I saw it twice while I was at Barnes, and I was like, that looks kind of cool, and I've been trying to pick up some more nonfiction recently. And when I passed by it the second time, I turned it over, and it just says Burnout. You, like most American women, have probably experienced it. That's why you're reading the back of this book. What's expected of women and what it's really like to exist as a woman in today's world are two different things. And we exhaust ourselves trying to close the gap. I read that and I was like, I don't even care what the rest, I don't care. I'm getting it. So I'm excited to read this. I think this is gonna be so much fun. But yeah, I think this is gonna be a lot of fun. So, Burnout. Okay, next place I went today, I had a pretty big stack of books that I was unhauling, that I just didn't really want on my shelves anymore. I was trying to make some room for some new ones, and I just like to give those away when I know that I'm done with them and I'm not going to re-reference them or anything like that. So when I do that, I take them to a place called beareadsbooks, which I love. I adore them. They are so much fun. The people that own it are so sweet, and I cannot talk more highly about them. But when I went, instead of selling the books, I decided that I was going to trade them because I wanted new ones. And when I'm in there, I just kind of look at all of the shelves and just look at anything that's caught my eye. Well, the first thing that I got was from the young adult section, which I've also been picking up more. I blame If Tomorrow Doesn't Come by Jen St. Jude for that. Changed my life. So when I was looking through the YA section, I found Queens of Geek by Jen Wild, And there's 2 separate romances in here, which really sparked my interest. I thought that was kind of cool. I've never read a book like that. And one of the romances is queer, and I have been on a queer book binge recently. So please give me your favorite queer books. I need them immediately. If you want to see a video of my recommendations, let me know. But I don't know, something about this sounded fun. It sounded easy to read, like little palette cleanser. Really excited for this. I've never heard anything about this. And then the next thing is a book that I actually already own. In a way, I have the audiobook of this book, but it's been so hard for me to get through. So I've been considering buying the physical book to read along with the audiobook because I've been enjoying it. It's just been so hard for me to get through. Well, on Beauty Wood's Instagram, they posted on their story a picture of this book. And before I went, I was like, okay, if they have it, when I get there, I'll get it. Because it was secondhand, and I just felt better buying it that way than buying a new version when I already have the audiobook of it, because then I felt like I was buying 2 of the same book. Anyways, it's The Invisible Life of Addie LaRae by V.A. Schwab, and I am actually so glad that I got this in the hardcover version, and it's basically brand new. Like, I haven't even opened it yet. That is gorgeous. Oh my gosh, and it's embossed. I don't know if you can see that. Ugh, it's got birds embossed on it, and that's just stunning. I've found a new love for hardback books. I don't know, I'm not mad about it, but I'm crossing my fingers on this one. I'm taking my time with this because I want to soak it in, but I've been reading this book for about a month now. I feel like maybe 2, so it's time to put the gas on it. Okay, so the final place I went today was the Galleries and Bookstore at Library Square, which after I was leaving, I found out is closing, and I almost cried because it's so much fun. It's like a museum, gift shop, bookstore situation, but the people there are so much fun. I was sad, but with them closing meant that all the books in the store were $1. So of course I had to take advantage of it, and that is where the bulk of our stack today comes from. So as I said before, I'm really trying to get into more nonfiction. So as I was browsing, I came across Under Our Skin by Benjamin Watson. This is a look at race bias and justice as a Black person, and something drew me to this. I haven't picked up a nonfiction book about the Black experience before, even though I probably should, but I'm really excited about this. I think this is gonna be really fun. The next thing I got, it's an advanced reader's copy, so someone donated it, but it seemed like a lot of fun. It's called Carry the Dog by Stephanie Ganji. I'm gonna say Ganji. I'm so sorry if I'm mispronouncing that, but the main character in this book, her and I have the same name. So immediately when I saw that, I really was just like, I don't really care about anything else. I just want to know. But it seems like almost like a coming of age sort of situation. That's about all I got. But it sounds really fun, so excited for that. Then, listen, I mostly read books written by women. That's mostly what women or queer community. I don't read a lot of books written by men, but it was $1. I got Miss Wyoming by Douglas Copeland. So this book, it's described as part romance, part mystery, and then part satire on the megastar mentality. So that kind of really caught my attention. I thought that was kind of interesting. Again, not something I've read about before, but why not? And then finally, the last 3 books are poetry books. And when I go into poetry, I don't really know what the poetry is about. I typically, this is what I'll do. If I like something about the poetry book, if something is drawing it, if something is drawing me to it, I will literally open it to a page, read a page, and if that page intrigues me, I'll pick it up. So that's what happened with the 3 of these. I couldn't really tell you what they're about, but first up is Arena by Lauren Shapiro, and then we have 575 by Cohen Crisp, and then We Borrowed Gentleness by, I will mispronounce that, I am so sorry, Lopez. I don't know, something about this one really grabbed me. If I say one more time, I'm literally might lose my mind. Those were the books I treated myself to for my promotion, and this was the video where I talked about them, and so I had a lot of fun. I think that was the most fun video I've ever filmed. So I hope that you guys enjoyed and that you want to see more, because I'm excited to make more. I think I might make one right after this, just to talk about a book. So yeah, if you want to see more of me, go ahead and subscribe, like, and tell me your most recent 5-star read. Mine was, ooh, what was my most recent one? Pause, because I don't actually remember off the top of my head. Oh, yes I do. Yes I do. Okay, I'll go first. Mine was One Last Dance by Anna Stone. I absolutely loved this book. I devour every single thing that Anna Stone writes. Again, another author who, if she gave me her grocery list, I would happily read it with no questions asked. Absolutely no skips. I've been on an Anna Stone binge recently. I think I've read 4 or 5 books in a row by her, and I have no shame in it. None. 0. Not 1. So, alright, I can't wait to hang out with you again. Bye!